814 North Boulevard. We're installing a new window here, and here it's going to be an interior 1/4-inch tempered glass with a zippy grid system that's going to be adhered on both sides for a simulated divided light look. This area here is getting demoed, and there will be a banquette. Are we building the banquette? Are we building the banquette?
We are. I believe it's going to be
supplied
by a separate manufacturer. I believe. So we're just installing.
There will be a wall system here that's similar to what's going to be in the private dining. Ownership wants to keep the space open during construction, so we will be installing some type of barricade system here. 90% of the work is going to happen in the bar area and in private dining. It's a pleasure.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Guys,
I'll
stick around for
okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Here in the bar, this entire floor gets refinished to a stain that the architect will provide. We are installing a new stone floor in this service area. These cabinets, these doors get popped off, and this white melamine that is hard to see right now, but these glass storage will remain. They want this to be an open look, so it's going to be black. We're going to take 4 pieces of Formica, and we're just going to install them in the field. So the back is going to get adhered on, floor and walls, and then these 3 shelves are going to be fabricated in the shop. It's the same thing on this side. The other side of the bar does not have this detail. All the countertops are going to stay, so we have to be protecting them. I want 3/4-inch sheets of plywood, and I want to be sure that we're protecting the edge as well. These TVs are getting relocated into the new bar area, so we will be demoing this electrical and low voltage, and that's going to get moved inside the bar. The bar system itself is going to have a 2-tier laddered storage area up top for bottles. That ladder system will be purchased in its entirety along with the rail system. We're going to have to try to figure out if there's not a way for this ladder to live here. But now that this area is not getting demoed and staying, we might think about the ladder living here, not out of sight. There's going to be a window there. Oh, shit. Okay, we need to find a place for the ladder to live. In the new design, there's going to be sconces all along this middle section, which have to be switched. They are going to be switched on the back side of that wall, and I think we can pull power with these bar mirror lights and use them as the electrical. Again, that TV gets moved over here, so we're going to have some repair work there. This exposed curtain is no longer going to be visible. We are basically creating an enclosure. The bar gets painted, and this radius piece, this top piece here, is going to stay exposed, but the designer is calling out for a piece of metal here. Now, what would be easiest is to just basically tuck it under, create a little J channel, and tuck it under. The problem is that what are we going to do on this radius? So the architect is going to go back to the designer to figure out if we can't run the metal to these locations, and then we'll do something else here in order to avoid the radius. If we just run it down, I'm afraid that it's going to be sharp, and if somebody's going to get cut. We're going to have an exposed metal fastener that's going to tie everything together, and the metal of the railing of the ladder system is going to be the same color as this. So that's how we're pulling it together. On the 2 windows that we're going to be installing, we're going to try to keep the same metal into an angle, and we'll build the box out of wood. The tempered glass is going to go in the middle, and then we'll cap it with the same material to try to tie everything together. Back here, we have all these finishes are getting changed. These tracks are getting changed. And all of these drum lights are going to go. This is the location, bar light mirror here. So that's going to be where we're going to try to pull those lights out of. This is going to be the wine storage. It's a freestanding cabinet, open, except for the 2 bottom shelves that are going to get closed off. all of these clouds and all the LEDs go, this curved soffit is to remain, and then the lighting that is going to be on the ceiling here is going to require 2 new junction boxes minimum, if not 4. So we're going to have some repair work of the ceiling. So as we demo this bar, it's going to be very important that we do not damage these countertops because they are to remain. And ideally, this bar will remain open for service while we're doing the construction.